This is Martin Gould Cummings reporting for Broadway Speaks Out at the Finians Rainbow Press Rehearsal, coming to Broadway on October 8th. On Broadway now are very contemporary and pop and rock. So how do you think this is going to translate to today's audience?
I think it's kind of like bringing tradition back to Broadway, and it's filled with such incredible music. I think it's going to win everybody over.
And what do you think is the most enjoyable part of working on this show?
I've been doing this show since I was 8 years old, so this is my sixth show version of it, and I'm really a dream come true for me to bring Finian's Rainbow back to Broadway.
Come to our show and discover something really beautiful and really beautifully sung and beautifully danced, and it's going to be gorgeous to look at. The sets and the costumes are some of the prettiest that I've ever seen. And surprisingly, in sort of all of that beauty, there are a couple messages about immigration and about our economic predicament and about racism, which doesn't seem to be going away, which seems to be quite on the nose for 2009. And I hope that people come to see it and take away something that is quite that resonates with them today.
What is the most rewarding part of working on this show for you?
Oh my gosh, just the people involved are so much fun. And then the ensemble, we have about 6 or 7 people who are making their Broadway debut. So it's huge. It's like they're living their dream, you know what I mean? And it's just a cast full of hope and a cast full of optimism and people who really want to do it and are turning it out. Yes, in a good way.
They were giving me voices and bop mouths all over the place
today. The feet on this cast, the feet are like...
It's rewarding to do a show that was written in 1946 and have the challenge of making this dialogue and these songs and these characters that could seem kind of dusty come to life. And it's rewarding that we have and that people respond. I mean, this is our first kind of little one of these, but it's only deepened and it's only... got more and more life to it than we had it in Encores. So it's pretty rewarding, I must say.
And Kate was telling us earlier that even though the show was written in 1946, 1947, a lot of the same issues are still happening in today's society. So how do you think that's going to impact these young theater goers today?
Well, that's I think one of our big selling points is that it speaks to exactly what exactly what is happening now with commerce and with racism and people go into it. What's that? All I know is that second song. I know her, and a lot of people don't know what it's about. As soon as you get into this world, yeah, you'll come with us. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about it is that it's incredibly current. Surprisingly so.
So you're known for kind of playing these like quirky characters. Mm-hmm. So how are you going to differentiate this one from the other characters you play?
I'm not. I've decided to wear a hump. And wear my munchkin pants. So it's going to be kind of a wicked young Frankenstein, Finian's Rainbow kind of mash of a character.
It's a good Halloween outfit.
Exactly.
The characters of Christopher Fitzgerald.
Exactly. They're all small, and they're all weird, and they're all funny. I guess that's
They're all fantastic.
And they're all fantastic.
Well, this show, as we were talking to Kate and Cheyenne, has a lot of issues. Even though it was written in 1947, a lot of the social issues are still relevant to today's society. So how do you think that's going to impact these young theater goers?
They're going to hate it. No, they're going to love it. It's just like one of these shows that hasn't been done because people have been kind of afraid of it in a weird way. And now we have a black president, and the financial systems are collapsing, and they're being opened up so that we can see the inner workings, and it's does what only a musical can do. It's like about love and family and joy, and it suddenly is like the right time to do the show.
Yeah, it looks really great.
I mean, really good, right? Like
really
like the
great.
best thing you've ever seen ever.
I was like, this is going to win the Tony.
This is gonna win the Tony.
Talking to everybody about how this show, even though it was written in 1947, has a lot of the same social issues that are occurring in today's society. So how do you think this show is going to impact the Broadway audience?
Oh, I think it's going to have a great impact. I mean, I think like all great works of art, it's as relevant today as the day it was written. We're back in 1946. It's fabulous because it's so entertaining. I mean, the music is amazing. And I think when the audience hear the overture, they'll realize we know all these songs. We've heard them over the years. But people tend not to realize that all these songs belong to this one fabulous show. The dancing is spectacular. And it's one of the things I love about it is there's lots of magic. Chris Fitzgerald, who plays the leprechaun so brilliantly, has endless magical things happening. So therefore that makes it a great Broadway show for all the family. And sometimes that's a rare thing, that all the kids can come and see it.
It's for all ages.
It's for all ages. My grandkids have never seen me on stage because I tend to be in rather serious pieces that are not appropriate for kids. But they're going to come and see this, which I'm thrilled about.